Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today we got my wild young lady, or if I had the song playing Wild Thing, because she's wild. I mean, if I got time to do the potting, we'll do that today too, but today is February 15th of 2024. It's Thursday. It's 38 degrees Fahrenheit or 3 degrees Celsius at around 7:30 p.m. My Bougainvillea is Rijnstar Lila. I got this from Ted's greenhouse. I liked it because of the flower. Look at that. And Ted's greenhouse is in Tinley Park. I got a second boog from Ted, same one. But we'll do that another day. But this one's worse. It's wild. The minimum temperature on them, I don't know if you can see it, with all this mess here. I got no room. It's supposed to be 45 degrees Fahrenheit or 7 degrees Celsius. My two are out at 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. So she looks like this one's dormant. I don't know about the other one, but we'll go from there. Let's see what happens. The first thing we got to do is prune it because she is wild. Let me pull the camera down here because it's so messed up in here. It's not even funny. Look at her. She's wild and a half. You say, Tom, you're going to take cuttings? Well, I'll try. So right now I'm going to take this one back. First I'm going to see if it's live. And we'll scrape it. And she's got thorns. And she's got something to it. So we'll just take it back to a nice white part here, and there's a bunch of nodes down there, so we're going to take it to here. I'm going to put them all in the water. I'm going to cut these bottom ones off plus the thorns. Ooh, they're thorny and a half. Let's throw that one in there. I'm going to cut this one out on the bottom here as close as I can, and we'll see later, see what's alive and what's not. This one's going out this way, so I want her to flow that way like a real windblown look. So let me take my other ironwood pruners, because you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood, and snip it right there, and she'll have that wild flow to it. We'll put that in there, and then we got these little ones. Got my other ironwoods. We're just going to go into there and get them out of the way. And cut this one that's going up. Cut this one that's going up because we want it to flow out. And with all this stuff, I hope I don't sneeze. I want this flow going this way more. So there's a lot of buds coming down there, so I'll cut it about here. Cut this one. Cut all these here, and I should have kept that one, but what are you going to do? Let's cut back to here. Throw that on the side. This one's coming straight up. We don't want that. That's like a sucker growth. I'll put that in there. I'm going to cut this one off to the... Well, let's see, Tom, what do you want to do? The way this thing is going is more flowing this way. So let me cut this one out of here. To keep the flow that way, we'll cut this one over here. Now, you got to think as you go, and don't be afraid to cut. Now, these are all flowing this way, so I'm just going to cut this one back to here. This is a dead branch. And this one is coming up. I don't know if you can see it because she is off that way. So this one's coming up this way, but I want to keep the flow down more and out. So I'm going to keep it to about here. I'm going to get this one back here cut because it's crossing. Well, sometimes they cross in the wild. What are you going to do? It's which way the wind blows. So what we can do is cut it back to here, because in the clip and grow we got these two coming out that way, and then this way we can cut it here because I got a node there, so maybe it'll come out this way. Well, we'll see. You know, got nothing to lose. Got this back a little bit so we can handle her. And this one, I say time to get a lot of cutting. Well, I don't know if they'll rip, but we'll try it because I got sand, whatever I had left. I put it in my cell, and then I put in some perlite on the top because I really didn't have enough. So let's go at, this is the pot I'm going to use because I had my coffee tree in here and that didn't take. But what are you going to do? That's life. Okay, let's get her out of the pot. And time you got a mess. I will leave that there. Put that there. Take all the dead leaves out. Don't be afraid. You never know what you're going to get when you go into the bottom. I don't know what this was for. Watering. I don't know how the roots were. Hopefully she's still good. Now I got to prune these thorns off here so I don't get stuck in a finger. Another one down there. You're going to say, Tom, you're going to seal them up with lipstick later? Yes, I will, but right now, because I don't have fast mode to do stuff, so I'm just going to squeeze it, tilt it, get it out, put the pot on the floor, and I'll probably step on it later. Now, we'll take the roots, and you can see the nice soil it's got, so I'm going to save this soil in the bucket because I got a fast draining soil. And hopefully she's still kicking because it's still green and stuff. So hopefully this repotting will help her out. Let me take the cover off my mixing pot. Put the soil in there. Get this out of the way. And in the basement, it doesn't dry out as fast, so you can see it's a little wet, and I wanted to do this now because I don't want these roots to rot. And I got that bigger pot for this one because I want this thing to spread its wings, so to say. My little wild angel here. Okay, it's got a nice... Ted's always got nice mixes here, but in the basement for me, even though I water it, once it dries out, it stays wet a long time because it's low light in here. So let's get most of this out. We'll see how the roots are doing. I'm not going to do too much root work on here because there's not much roots on here yet. So right now I'm going to keep it like this because we got a nice allotment of roots here. I don't have my tub to do the underwater raking to get this all out. But there's no main taproot coming straight down. These are all fine feeder roots, so let's see how she comes out. You're going to say, how's my thimble bonsai's doing? Well, the bigger thimble, the 18... was it millimeter, centimeter? I forgot how it was. But that one, the palm is doing in there. The littler one, it seems to dry out a little bit too fast, and I had 2 palms in there. If that one doesn't grow, I'm going to try something else. Maybe I'll try a boob cutting in there and go from there. Okay, got this in there. Now. Got my little tray here with a little bit of water in there for the roots. And you can see how nice it looks. And we can get our nose pullers here and just cut it to about here, closer. And I think we can get this one off close. And those pullers are pretty good. So I got that off. That one off. That one's climbing out that way. So what I want to do is cut it here and maybe get one of these nodes right there that's coming out that way. Maybe that'll take off. And that way there we can keep our flow that way. So, plus I gotta find a pot for the other one. So let's let her rest there for a minute. Get the pot out. And the soil I got is just from my old coffee tree because that didn't take. So I put a lot of perlite in there and some sand. So we're just going to fill that up. We should have enough for this potting. There we go. Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it. Let's see. I don't know if you can see the texture of it, but there's the texture. It's mainly sand, perlite, peat moss, and some repti bark. A repti bark or pine bark? I forget. So let's see how it's going because we want the flow going this way. And it's a little bit low. No room, no room, no room, no room. And we'll get her here. So it's like the wind blowing this way. I'm gonna have to keep it towards the only light that I get in the basement in there for her. So get the bucket here, but first I get the mucus out. And we'll put some beneficial bacteria on the roots. Because there's nice fine feeder roots, no thick roots developed on it yet. So let's see if we can get her to grow good. And hopefully this mix will dry out a little bit faster for her in the basement. You're going to say, Tom, why don't you wait until the spring for her? Why? Because with all them long branches on her, I keep getting stuck. She either sticks to my shirt or I don't know what. Okay, Tom. I lost my rubber band again. There it is. Okay. Put that in there. Let's get our mix. And she'll have a nice... I could probably get another... Put something in here later. A house or something. I don't know what I got. We'll look. But first I want to know if she's going to live. So the wind's blowing this way. Hopefully, 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 hopefully we get it. If she doesn't grow, Ted's got a whole big array of Bougainvilleas that I can go over there and get another couple of them. Because right now, I didn't have a chance to bring them in with all that cold hitting us and the basement a mess. And sometimes with the arthritis, I wasn't eating the right food, so the arthritis hit me. But no excuses, Tom. No excuses. Let's fire that into the roots. Fire it in, fire it in, fire it in. Now this is going to have a lot of room to grow. A lot of room to grow. There. Yeah, that smaller thimble, I'm having a heck of a time getting them, that little palm to grow in there. I might have to try something different. Maybe I'll try a boo cutting or a sacred fig cutting. I don't know, we'll think. Gotta think. But the 18 centimeter, or is that millimeter, or whatever it is, I'm not good at that. Wish I was. But maybe I can get something else growing in there. I might even try. I forgot. What the heck was the name of that thing? It's a succulent, but I forgot. Portulacara afra. There you go. Let's get the brain going there, Tom. So we can see how nice everything's here. Now I do have some rocks that I can put in, but I got a rock laying around over here I can put right here. And there you go. Later on I'll get, because I bought more torpedo sand, but I got it in the garage and it's too cold to put out here right now. And then it's supposed to drop another, let's see, it's 38, so it's going to drop in probably just a little below 32F or 0C tonight. I don't know for sure how much, but we'll find out. There we go. And everybody's saying, Tom, how come you don't water it through like everybody else? Because I don't have the room right now. And I got to find a way to catch all the water. So, there, get that a little bit there. Yeah, she really sticks me. I don't know why. And I changed the fish water today, so on the shrimp tank I got some real good poop water. So I can put it in here for the roots and for the mikus. And then I'll put the planting date for this one. And if I can find a pot, I'll do the second boog. But is it not wild like her? I wish I could have played the song Wild thing, but for this video, but you know how it is with all those copyrights and stuff, and I don't blame the guy. They made the thing, so they got to make the money. So there we go. There. Just like that. Now it's moist enough for Mr. Elephant to give it a good little watering, and that'll settle her in. You can see how nice the stone looks when it's wet. And hopefully she's going to take off for us. Hopefully. So, let me get all that there. Because if I water too much on camera and that water runs out and it goes all over the floor, then it's a mess over here and it's hard for me to clean up. And will I stick these? Yeah, I'll stick them, see what happens. We'll see what happens. And I think we got it. So what do I do with the tag? There she is. So there's Lila. So we can have it this way or this way. So I'll put it this way there so I know which way the wind's blowing. And let's see if we can match the bark with, I don't know. It's hard to tell the color, but there's the color of the lipstick, so hopefully it'll match the bark. And we'll just seal it in, seal it in. Seal in some of these bigger cuttings. It's easier to use. I like lipstick. I've been using it for I don't know how many years. Jesus, since I was 20 and I'm 75. Lord willing, I hit 76 in June. But there we go. And now I'm going to keep showing you the thimble bonsai if I can, once I get them going. I'll keep you updated on that. So these little ones, you really don't have to do it. But it's like the old Brill Cream commercials. Those, you guys that remember the old Brill Cream commercials, a little dab will do you. And there we go. Just like that. See? Who wants to spend all that money on cut paste? Not me. There you go. Lipstick. The gardener's friend. And if you don't believe me, put it on your roses and let it overwinter, and you're going to see how nice it overwinters. So, there you go. I think we got it under the wire. We'll see what happens, and I'll put it towards the window this way so it goes this way to keep our wind-blown look. And the other one, she's not as wild. And you know what tonight is? It's Thursday. And you know what Thursday is? Whoops, wrong lipstick. It's book night. Grab a good book and a cup of tea and sit back and read. Take an hour to relax your brain from all the hustle and bustle of the day and the telephone and whatever you've been doing, and sit back, relax with a cup of tea. Get a little lamp. Sit back, relax, and just read your book for an hour. Let the brain relax and absorb all the knowledge. So you take care, everybody. Have a good day. Remember, a cup of tea and a good book tonight, because Thursdays are book night. And we got this one situated in there good. So we'll go from there. Fingers crossed. I hope this is still good. So I hope she takes, because with all that cold weather, woof, I should have. Well, what are you gonna do? That's what my old friend Vince used to say. What are you gonna do? Okay, Vince, in your memory, I got Lila here. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.